Okay, so let's go for it. What are we learning next, Craig?
Okay, so we've covered the pentonics. We've covered how to play solos. Now, I want to teach you in a very quick way is how to find any chord on the guitar. I want to show you, I don't expect you to be able to do it straight away, but if you know how it works, then you have a better chance at figuring out exactly how this whole mathematical thing is put together. Okay. Now we did tell you earlier in the whole chord scale from A to G, there are two sets that are married. Do you remember what they were?
E and F and B and C.
Ah,
Right? So it does.
see, it works.
It
eh?
does sink into the brain,
It-
you know.
it does, yeah.
actually sink in. And I think people can also watch this video on repeat and watch it over again. Try not to take in all the information and not make it too hard on yourself, not be too hard on yourself, but just take it all in and then decide what are you going to focus on
Yeah.
to just start learning. Am I right?
That's right. And bearing in mind, if you are on this course and there is something that you don't understand and that you're struggling with it, send us an email or get hold of us on, I don't know, how many types of social media do we have? Facebook, Twitter. What was it? The new one? You Twatface, I think it was, wasn't it? You Twitface.
Well, there'll be details under the screen of how you can. there'll-
Lots of ways. Send a pigeon. Send a pigeon with a little thing on its leg. You know, we'll get it.
There'll be details under the screen. There'll be details under the screen of how you can get hold of Craig and book your personal guitar session.
Okay. Right, let's get down to business very quickly. You don't have to play guitar for this. Kule, you can if you want, but it's not that necessary. Our first chord, if remember I showed you, we did the A, D, and the E with the three fingers. Now the first one is called an A, which all three, now we were playing it like that, so all three come down. Now you can find this in any music book, so I'm not going to get it too much into that. That's the A. That is the D, which I call the railway chord. Now that you can look up in the book. And the third chord was an E. Okay. Those were the three that we worked in 12-bar blues in A, D, and E.